What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about me being banned from Pensacon. So I meant to make this video a couple of days ago, but I've just been slammed with Captain Marvel nonsense and Lucasfilm nonsense and everything else. But so I made a video a couple days ago within minutes of getting the email that my media passes were revoked for having an opinion that Pensacon didn't like. I made a video talking about the Vic Mignogna situation, and I point blank said in my video, this is probably going to get my media passes pulled. I knew that, and that's fine with me. I was a little critical of Pensacon, but I also left the option open that, hey, maybe this was a rogue person on their social media account, and that's part of it. That happens. Maybe they'll release a statement giving further context. So I don't know. I gave an opinion. I didn't even take a stance on the Vic Mignogna situation. I kind of just pointed to, like, this is what it looks like to me, but I'm not super familiar with the situation. But because I didn't say exactly what Pensacon wanted me to say, they pulled my media passes that I've had for the last several years and never had one problem with them. Now, many people have covered this on YouTube. I really appreciate you mentioning me and mentioning the situation. Thank you so much for that. And other people have said, hey, Jeremy, we need to see the email to prove you're not lying. And part of me just wants to go, F you. Like, if you don't believe me now, like, do you think I can't doctor an email? So, I mean, if you don't believe me now, me showing you the email is going to be irrelevant, but I'll show you the email. I'm going to blur out the person's name that I am in contact with Pensacon, because this person's a nice person for the most part, but they clearly are pissed at me now, and that's fine. I'll live. Maybe they will too. It's not the end of the world. So anyway, so here's the email. Jeremy, I regret to inform you that I will be unable to fulfill your request for media passes this year after all. As you mentioned several times in your video that you don't actually care. I imagine this will come as no surprise to you, nor cause any disappointment. I personally am disappointed in your actions, both in making accusations and assumptions about an organization where you're not remotely familiar with the duties and structure of each staff member, and that you would attempt to incite others over an article without having done any research at all into the issue at hand first. Had you done so, you might have read that one woman is not accusing Vic of misbehavior. This is in no way similar to the Chris Hardwick situation where an ex accused him of a pattern of behavior. And other women in his life actually came forward to defend his character. That's not the case with Vic. This has been an ongoing issue for years that has just come to light because it involves his misbehavior with con attendees, particularly minors. By the way, it's pronounced Mignogna, like lasagna. I say what do I call it now? Vic Mignogna. So I'm just saying Vic Mignogna. Also, Monica's last name is Real, not Rail, just in case you wanted to get that right for your next video. So, again, do you think I can't watch any of the other 10,000 videos on Vic Mignogna to not know how to pronounce his name? Initially, when I made the video, I didn't know how to pronounce his name. I don't care about going to find another video. I'll just tell you I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. That's just how I am. I can edit myself into perfection like other YouTubers if you want me to, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a flawed individual, just as all of you are. Okay, so back to the point at hand here. So I was critical of Pensacon, definitely, but I knew this is how they were going to act. And here's the thing. I've been there the past several years, and I've walked the line. I've been a good little boy. I've been a good little soldier because I didn't have a platform. And so I was just happy that I had some type of access to something so I could make myself feel a little important, I guess. Now I'm beyond that. Now I'm too big for you, okay? And I'm not trying to say I'm too big for everybody. I'm too big for Pensacon. I don't care about your BS convention, Pensacon. I really don't. It means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. Okay? And I simply didn't say what you wanted me to say. I didn't even take a stand for or against Vic. I simply just said, here's what it looks like to me, but I don't know the circumstances. But because I didn't take the position they wanted me to take against Vic Mignogna, they decided I'm no longer welcome there because I am not their echo chamber. And that's fine, Pensacon. You're proving my point. Like, you're absolutely making me correct. You have proven my point by your actions. So I'm fine with that. I'm actually happy. The whole point was for me to make that video because I told my wife, I was like, okay, here's the deal. People are tagging me like crazy in this Pensacon story. Okay? there's a lot of people traveling from out of town to come hang out with me at Pensacon from Geeks and Gamers. So what do I do here? Do I try to stay neutral on this? Or should I just be myself and we'll just see how everything falls? Well, of course, I decided I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to turn the camera on and I'm going to talk and I'm going to give my opinion unfiltered. And that's exactly what I did. And I didn't even take a stance on Vic. But because I didn't say what I was supposed to say according to Pensacon, my media passes were revoked. That's the game you want to play, Pensacon? Then play that game. Play it all day long because you have made yourself look horrible, you have made yourself look stupid, and you have made me look good in the process. So thank you very much for that. So that's the latest on it. I don't have any more besides that. I'm not concerned with it. Pensacon can continue to act however they choose to act. And that's fine. That's their prerogative. They're a private company, private business, and they can do whatever they want. But you can't call yourself inclusive if you're going to ban people, because not even for having an opinion, for not having the exact opinion you want. Like, I didn't even give an opinion on Vic Mignogna, not a firm one. I looked at it and I said, this looks like this could be a Chris Hardwick situation because, and why did I relate it to the Chris Hardwick situation? Because Chris Hardwick was lambasted. He was thrown under the bus. He was vilified with no evidence because one whammon said something, everybody ganged up on him. Vic Mignogna is going through the same thing. No evidence. They don't want to take it to court, but because whammon are saying something, and there's a lot of this evidence that is being doctored and misrepresented and all that. Again, he might be the worst guy ever. I don't know, and neither do you, Pensacon. Nobody knows the truth except for him and the people that are making these accusations, but there is no tangible proof. And that is my point. People are jumping on this Me Too bullshit bandwagon based on no evidence whatsoever. They just want to virtue signal. That is what's going on right now. Now, until evidence presents itself, hard evidence that you can actually take to a court of law, that's exactly what's going on here. So if you guys have any more questions about me, about this Pensacon situation, feel free to ask. I'll answer what I can. But I'm happy about it. They walked right into my trap. I knew it would happen. They exposed themselves for the echo chamber that they are. These are the type of people, man. These SJWs, man, they are just, they will be your best friend in the world. They'll do anything in the world for you until you step out of line. The one time you step out of line, it's like snap and you're done. And they flip a switch and they will demonize you until you are ruined. So that's what's happening right now. You guys have a great day. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Check out geeksandgamers.com. We have our new merchandise store open, geeksandgamers.com/store. Talk to you guys later.